Yeah, we've come to play here at one of our favorite places, stop-offs along the way. Oh, look at the autumn colors starting to show themselves. Yes, I'm looking at this here in front of the Altamont house. I'll take a photo or two. Yeah, the what are those things that are changing color?
Ivy.
The ivy, it's gone all over.
Sure.
Not as many people here today as the last few times we've been here. We'll just park here in our spot. There we go. And we go for a walk around, and we'll drag you around. And I have a thought or two. We've been here a few times, and I've taken some footage, but never put it together in a video. So maybe we'll show you bits and pieces of previous visits as we go along too, so you can see the changes and how it has changed. But I'll refer you to the original video that we did when we first came here, when I was trailing the good lady fairy princess. Join us. Thank you. You're right, the main garden. I'm just going to do a 360 here. There is still quite a lot of color abounding, as you can see. Many dahlias. Now I spoke with them last time about the dahlias. They just bought all of these bulbs, tubers, not bulbs, too, and they gave me the name of the nursery, so that's where we will be acquiring. I think they said in February they acquired them, and then they just plant them straight in, and they lost some, but most of them straight into the ground. And I'm a bit wary of slugs, but we're going to change our strategy for next year, because we virtually have every single one of our dahlias in pots. So I've bought new pots already to replant some, but we are definitely going to split up our tubers, because some of them are totally root bound, or what is it called, in the pots, and we are going to plant a lot of them in the ground. Our logic, our reasoning, those biggish pots cost us anything from €6 upwards, whereas you can buy a dahlia tuber from about €5. So, and then you can get, in some packets you get 2. So the point of the matter being, if we plant them in the ground and they flourish, we can always take them out again at some point and split them, and we don't have to keep on buying pots. Although I'm going to leave some in pots, because we can then fill our little back patio area full of dahlia pots. You get my drift. This is a beautiful place. We've had rain showers, so it's fresh and clean, and the good lady was snorting at one of those things. Beautiful place. Look back to, okay, I'm going to stop waffling now. Hopefully you enjoy these sites just as much as what we enjoy bringing them to you. I don't think this clock is going to be working today. Do you think it's going to be working? I don't think so. But too damp for it to work. Now, on our first visit here, one of the guides or folk who know about the place reckons over there somewhere you get to see red squirrels in the mornings. Now this is still morning, so, and it's quiet. There are very few cars in the car park, so let's hope we get to photograph. I have once seen a red squirrel in Kennedy Gardens, or Mount Kennedy Gardens, but it was so fast that I only got a blurry photo. So right, let's see the ducks on the pond, and then I'm not going to show you too much more apart from these beautiful views. Look at that. Stunning. Let's go hunting red squirrels. We're on the northern side of the pond now. No sign of red squirrels. Loads of ducks, mallards, loads of them. Wood pigeons are wood pigeoning, and there's somebody coming up the path. And the beauty of this place. Now, I've got the camera zoomed out as far as what I can. It just goes and goes. Giant redwood. We stop here every time we walk past here because they are just so astoundingly majestic, beautiful. Now, I've recently discovered a channel, a lad that lives, look at it, it's spongy in the west, and he fells all of these different conifers because there are plenty conifers here, and he talks of these characteristics of the different conifers, their bark to expand and to fire protect and insulate the tree. The gunnera is busy falling over. Yes, pretty pictures, pretty all over. The good lady fairy princess is way in the distance. I better catch up. Don't know if you saw those water droplets falling down from above. It's another conifer. Fortunately they have tags on so that I can see what they are. So let's see. Yews and spruces and all sorts of different. This one doesn't seem to have a tag on, but it just goes and goes and goes and goes as well. But it's not as massive as that giant redwood.
Oh.
Listen to that. The wind squall going through. We are going to go up the slope from this side. We always come from the other side of the 100 steps, but we're doing this just to go and show you what do we call this? Mount Memory or Memory Hill or something. There we go. Look at this beauty over here. Yeah, there's some beautiful trees here. There's a butterfly. Look, there's a butterfly flying. And it looks like one of the reds. Anyway, we're going to take you up to the hill to show you a 360 once we're up on the hill. For now though, I'll just pipe up again. Just for a
I
joke.
missed it again. Oh, no.
Here it comes now. Trying to get you. You can see the shadow lines now clearly. Look at them. Lovely. Take a photo of that too. Lovely. Look at the moody, cloudy, moody. But there's a bit of sun came out for us. Just for us, special. Okay, I'm going to do you a 360 on this side. We'll go through. There's a bit of a breeze up blowing, so I hope it's not wrecking your ears. Just let's do 360 this way. And then we'll go through. Get to the other side, more or less there where that little bush is, past this hawthorn, or yeah, I think sea swallows. I don't really want to lift this camera because all you see in the sky are artificial clouds above the clouds. beautiful, moody autumn scenery. Okay, I'll do the 360 this side. Here comes a good self. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so when you go down there, the River Slaney runs down the bottom. That's where the 100 steps. I'll put the card here for you to click in to go and look at the 100 steps. We've come up it a few times before, but I have a lame knee, so I don't really want to land down the bottom there and put myself in a bad position where the good lady fairy princess has to wave her wand to get me up. I think this is a 720 now. Now I could better take you out of the wind because you might get earache. Well, you could get earache in any case from my waffling, but I don't want the wind to cause you double earache.
Going downhill today.
Yes, the good lady fairy princess has conned me. Okay, so there's Nipple Hill for reference. I better stop calling it that. Somebody might object. Memory Hill, we'll call it Lone Memory Hill. Anyway, we're going to go down to there where the path disappears into the darkness, and a little bit further along there's we can hit a left, so we miss the serious downhills and the serious uphills, we hope. Otherwise, as I said to you, the fairy princess will have to wave her wand and get me back in one piece up the hill, or back to the tea room, or back to our lunch, whatever. You get my drift. Onwards we go. Back up the hill. We're so low down that we can't even see Mount Memory Hill, Lone, whatever. I'm starting to see mushrooms all over the spot. There's one. And all the... So this is a first for us. We've never gone... Oh, I saw something. Maybe I looked wrong. By a temple. By a temple. That's that thing that we commonly refer to as Lone Memory Hill. We've never done this path before. Many an acorn on the ground. You know the old story about from tiny acorns mighty oaks arise. Anyway, I won't waffle on much more. I can just make out the river down the bottom, so we're going to have to continue going further down before we go back up. Don't know. Anyway, I'm now getting wet, so I'll not bore you. We'll just carry on going. We have walked that path before and shown you all the rocks and the gullies and the old wood lying there. There's a massive what are they called? Oyster. I don't think if edible I wouldn't chance it. I'd just make the river out through there. So we've turned another left and it's plodding uphill now. Plod we will. I need to gather an acorn or two. Accidentally have them fall into my pocket so we can plant an Altamont oak or two for posterity. For one day when we have our own bit of ground, we can plant our own oaks. Onwards we go. It's a new part of the garden for us. We haven't seen this before. Oh, look, there's blue above. That tree with massive leaves. It's very interesting trees here. What is this? Got the little red berries, red fruit. Oh, I've seen this before. These are the, I don't know, I'm talking waffle here. I'll see if I can show you. This is what's left of the flower. There you can see, yeah, there we go. There's the petals as they fall away. There we go, yeah. And then that turns red. The thing in the middle, the bauble, look, it turns red then. After there's a, when they wither. So this is some, oh, it's got a name on, whatever that, Japan Kuza, whatever. Yes, interesting trees, lots to be learnt here. I'm going to get to this one and see if it's got a name tag, because the leaf makes me think of a eucalyptus. Look at that, pretty. Let me do you a 360 here. We have taken that path over there in the past. Here's more gunnerer that says keep out. It looks like they got a lot of wood chip piles going there to feed the gardens. And we have another completed 360 for you. Or is it what? Turning into a whatever, 720 again. There we go. We're almost back to the other path. Or are we coming back into the bottom of the pond, the north side of the pond? Yes, that's where we are arriving back now. There we go. Nice big fat sleeper steps. There we are. Back here again. You recognize this spot. Okay, onwards we'll go. We're on the southern side of the lake now. And just really want to show you all the autumn colors. Acers and all sorts of other. Where's this little tweety sitting? I hear it. But they project their voices, I think. Or am I talking porkies again? Anyway, we're going to go back up the center of the garden, where we've taken you down already. Yes, all the crocuses, drops falling on our heads. Pretty. That time of the year when the crocus start emerging. Is that mauve or pink or violet? What color is that? Because I've got an idea here for a week of rainbow blog posts, rainbow colors. So let me take a photo or three. We're gonna thank you for joining us. I see a butterfly, red admiral, flying even in this wind. The fairy princess is trying to do the deviate duck and dive thing again. Anyway, hopefully one day they'll open this up so we can go and see what the 1%ers lived like. Yes, the 1%ers. There you go. The 1%ers. I've got a problem here with my camera case. Anyway, enough's enough. Thank you for joining us. Whatever you do, stay safe, stay free, Wow! She scared me earlier on. She gave me a start, so that was my revenge. There we go. A moment of revenge. Bye!
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications.
Yes, we'll have to investigate. There's a yellow flower dahlia on the dark base. Look at these.
Yeah, they're those sea things.
Sea holly, tamed sea holly. Pretty, very pretty. Let me get past you so you can have a look.
Yeah, it's quite luminous.
Yes. Look at these dahlias.
But this purple is...
At least there's bees here. Bees, bumblebees, hoverflies, bees. Lovely. It's too beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to have a dead battery. We'll get the good lady to take some for us. And look at the bindweed. It's been an educated bindweed, this. Down we go. Around we go. We'll have to research this for future planting too. Okay, I say thank you for watching. Stay safe, free, and be happy. Step outside and enjoy life.